Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I don't have any cards picked out yet, so bear with me. If you are new, hello. If you are an old friend, then welcome back. Let's start out with seeing who this message is for. Okay, I just want to say, I have this now, and it's absolutely amazing because I have a lot of decks, and I used to just have like a box next to me, but like it was so hard to find the cards. Now, like, it's easy. It's like so much better. So anyway, okay, so we're gonna get this deck out. And this is the one that we're gonna use to see who this reading is for. By the way, thank you all so much. Some of my videos recently have been reaching like 1,000 or more, and that's just absolutely amazing. So thank you all for coming to the channel. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. It's so awesome to see how the channel is growing and how quickly it is happening. Okay, so Capricorn. Oh, sorry, that's a lot. Okay, so Capricorn, this message is for you. I have not done a Capricorn in a while. And looks like Virgo came out as well. So we'll do Virgo for the next one. And for now, we'll stick with Virgo. I mean, Capricorn. Goodness gracious, it's early. Still haven't finished my coffee yet, so yeah. This was my mother's. She was a breast cancer survivor. I am a survivor of a different kind, so I like to use this one. It reminds me that even though we had different journeys, we shared a lot of similarities as well. All right, I think I would like to start with the Angel Tarot deck. Can you tell you what are you doing in here? Let's do this. All right, we have a Saya, 5 of Pentacles. The forbearing God, patience, reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. Seven of Pentacles. Nimamaya, the lovely God. Discernment, general prosperity, the deliverance of prisoners. Oh, hell yes. I cannot tell you how many prayers for deliverance I have said over the last few days, but especially the last few months. Like, oh, I think ever since that April 20th, what was it? Eclipse. Actually, there was like a series of eclipses all around that time, and I was like, okay, Now's the time to cross over. It's deliverance time. So, hopefully, we're picking up on that energy because it's here. Okay, Two of Cups. The swiftly hearkening God. Fruition provides expansion, intelligence, and gives the grace of God. So it's interesting that this card is coming out, and it's with Liuaya. Okay, sorry. So, it's interesting that this card is coming out with the Seven of Pentacles as a card of deliverance, because I did a reading, I think it was for like Scorpio or Sagittarius, where you have to find the King of Cups and join forces. I feel like this is kind of going along with that in maybe like the form of like the twin flames, right? So that like your entire purpose was to come here and team up with somebody. Two of Cups. In order to change the vibration of the world. To raise the vibration of the world. So you two coming together and joining forces has purposefully been like prevented and prohibited, basically. For, some reason or another. Now, let me tell you, in my case, every romantic relationship that I have had has ended very badly and turned out to be not a twin flame journey. Because I think a lot of people are waking up to, or need to wake up to, the fact that it is possible that your twin flame is not a romantic partner. And that would make a lot of sense for me, particularly because recently I have a brother who is about 10 years younger than me. And because of that, there has been a divide for a long time, even though when he was younger, we were very close. But then I grew up, reached the age of 18, 10 years before he did. And a lot happened in that time where we, had grown apart. And now we are living in the same house again. And it's like I'm having to learn who he is, because who he is now is not the same little kid that I knew when I left, when he was like 10 years old. So it's interesting to see and feel these energy shifts since we've started to get to know each other better and learn, a lot about each other and talk. This is the most productive thing that he and I have done, is just to be there for each other, to talk to each other, to be, someone that you can trust, to tell who, someone that you can tell all your secrets to, basically, all your deepest, darkest, thoughts, feelings, without fear of judgment or, abuse of power, where, that person's going to turn around and use that information against you, kind of thing. And it's actually quite nice to be able to trust someone. Also, I've been in therapy for over a year now, and he is just now getting back into therapy, but like me, he's been in therapy on and off for a while, so he kind of gets it, and he's very much open and willing to, to address the emotional issues and make necessary changes and put in the work and effort required to do so. So I say all of this because this is the energy that I am getting from this. It's very much, you and another person are finding common ground and being able to work on things together in a way that is helping to clear the energy around you, right? And like deliver you from evil. And it's like a lot of times, especially in me and my brother's case, I think that a lot of our issues are coming from people in our lives who are toxic, and we very much don't want to have to deal with not necessarily the people anymore, but the toxicity that comes with them. So it's at a point where, we're having to say, okay, well, if you and I can do this, if you and I can come together in this way and, and work out our issues and help each other, learn and grow, then, why can't these people do the same? So let's give them the opportunity to do so. And that's kind of a lot of information for just a few cards. But I'm kind of liking this energy and wanting to see where it goes. So, Spirit, can you please tell us some more about this? Okay, so we have Four of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles. So, yeah, I feel like this is a whole other side of this story, so I'm going to stick it over here. And I'm going to grab a different deck so I can do a little clarifying. Okay. Spirit, let's start with the Five of Pentacles. Saya. Or Achai. Aya. I'm so sorry for my pronunciation of these angels. No disrespect meant at all whatsoever. So please clarify that. Spirit. I have a flipped card in the deck. It just annoys me a bit. Okay, so we have... Oh, good Lord. All right, sometimes it's funny and sometimes it's just annoying. So we're clarifying the Five of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. But we're going to look at these in this way, okay? So we have the Five of Pentacles, the forbearing God, patience, reveals secrets of nature, spreads knowledge and industry. And Five of Pentacles, financial loss, lack of faith, mindset, isolation, worry, defeat, loneliness, need, poverty, insecurity, fear, and low self-esteem. So we have two Five of Pentacles cards that have different meanings. One is about knowledge, growth, and patience, right? Nature. Letting things unfold naturally. And the other is about financial loss, lack of faith, So, okay, so it's like one has faith, the other doesn't. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So we're talking about this Two of Cups, like partnership, right? Twin flame partnership, partnering up, like me and my brother type thing, right? Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be a brother. It could be a romantic relationship. It could be a cousin. It could be a friend. It could be a coworker. Like it could be anyone. It's just you and someone else, you know, that you know, coming together that is doing a lot of good for the energy, okay? But this is the thing. So, you two are teaming up. One of you has faith in God. The other does not. Okay? Okay. Okay. I get that. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification, Spirit. Okay. Now, okay, so we've clarified the Five of Pentacles. And so, like, one of you has faith that, like, you know, you'll get through this, you'll get out of this, you're gonna, you know, like, this Five of Pentacles isn't going to last forever. God is going to take care of things. The angels are working on your behalf, that kind of thing. And the other doesn't. Why is this relevant? Why does this matter? Okay. So Three of Wands. So I guess it matters because, you know, those who have faith sometimes, you know, have like what I'm doing now with the tarot, like spiritual gifts that offer you the ability to foresee certain things, like intuitive gifts. So maybe it's like you having faith and teaming up with someone who doesn't have faith is helping, maybe whether they realize it or not, give them faith. Or it's like, it's almost like you're loaning them your faith, you're lending them some of your faith. And maybe even if they don't have faith in God, they've got faith in you now, and you are a godly person. So it's almost like you're leading them to God. And this is important, especially in my situation, because if I were to try to speak to my brother about God, that could get, I mean, not violent, but a bit volatile, you know? But to approach it from this aspect of learning, growing, healing, which is something that he is very much in agreement with. It's like finding common ground and then going from there and, you know, like moving forward. So maybe this is important because whether he realizes it or not, he's gaining faith. And maybe he's just gaining faith in the possibility and hope of change and for the better. And that it doesn't really matter if he necessarily believes in God so much as the goodness of people, which is godly, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Okay, tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? This mean Lamaya, the lovely God. Why is that here? Two of Cups and Six of Cups, okay? That's interesting. Discern, general prosperity, the deliverance of prisoners. So yeah, okay, so the deliverance of, I'm getting multiple things here. The deliverance of like the children of God, okay? But like, okay, the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. So it's like the deliverance of these partnerships of people. of innocence, the deliverance of innocence, the deliverance of innocent people. Maybe you've been judged unfairly. Maybe that's something that you both have in common, is that people in your lives have judged you unfairly. And you're being delivered, you know, you're gaining justice. You're being delivered from whatever situations or negative energies or entities, because, you know, you're coming together and addressing the problem. And maybe, you know, there's power in numbers. So maybe you felt oppressed, and now there's hope, because you know that you're not the only one. You know that what you see in this situation, you know, you're not crazy, because somebody else sees it too. Okay. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Okay. So we have the Five of Swords, conflict, upheaval, loss, disagreements. So, you know, bullies and theft. So this is, it's like you share common bullies. You have people in your lives, you know, that you have conflict with, and you both have like conflict with these same people, or these same people have conflict with each of you individually in some way. And maybe what you're trying to do is come together in order to overcome this conflict in a positive way, like without resorting to violence, yelling, screaming, bribery, you know, like doing it in the right way. Okay, so why is the Four of Pentacles here? Temperance. So things are being balanced out. So right now, you know, maybe one of the things that, one of the issues that you have, you and this partner, is that these people, these bullies, somehow keep you, you know, in the Four of Pentacles. They're withholding. They could be withholding mental, you know, emotionally. They could be withholding physically. They could be withholding finances in some way, or they could just be putting you in a situation where you are, you know, having to pinch pennies, you know, and be frugal. And it's creating conflict, or it has created a lot of conflict. So you all maybe have, you know, conflict over money, which obviously you do. And so maybe the purpose for you all is to, you know, of coming together and working with this group of people, is to try to balance things out and bring harmony to the situation and the individuals involved. Right? So it's like answering the call, okay? It's like I said, like you have an opportunity here to join forces and attempt to give everyone a chance to overcome these obstacles, to basically be delivered from, you know, all the conflict, all the negative energies and stuff that comes along with this. Maybe this is divine intervention. Maybe, you know, because the angels have brought you all together, have led you all to this point to try to help save yourself and or your family, or whoever is part of this group. People. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Okay, we have the Hierophant. Okay, yes, the Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this is, you know, the Ace of Pentacles. It is divine intervention. It is God stepping in You know, God and the angels stepping in and helping to work on your behalf and behalf of all the people involved in this situation. Okay? We're not going to say anybody's good or anybody's evil. We're just going to say everybody has their own point of view. Right? And that's kind of what this Nine of Pentacles is too. Each of us is independent individual, right? Okay? Or at least that's where we'd all like to be. That we should, in a perfect world, in a perfect situation, if we all were in the Nine of Pentacles energy, then we would all feel much better about the situations that we were in. But that there is some, that things are not quite balanced at the moment. Not everyone feels this way because some people are causing imbalances, maybe because they are mentally, emotionally, spiritually imbalanced. And so what's happening here is God and the angels are stepping in, divine intervention, to try to help give everyone the opportunity. Now, the outcome it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the outcome that you want. It's just that God is giving everyone the same opportunity to try to do the right thing. And so, but everybody has free will. So there's no telling exactly, how this is going to play out. However, we can ask Spirit for a little heads up and or guidance. So that's the question. Spirit, what is the foresight that you can give us in this situation, or the guidance that would help us lead to the best outcome for this Two of Cups partnership? Okay. So I'm getting that part of the difficulty here, we have our Two of Cups, okay? We don't necessarily know who they are individually, other than the fact that they both feel as though they're in the Five of Pentacles, right? And they want to balance this out with some of the other people in their lives, okay? That they feel might be responsible for the imbalance. So this Emperor, Knight of Wands, so I think that it's likely in this situation that there is a father figure who is either an Aries or a fire sign. Because the Knight of Wands came out, I'm going to say that it's pretty likely that this Emperor is actually a Leo or a Sagittarius, not an Aries. So you have this Leo Sagittarius Emperor. This is who you're thinking of. This is who you're talking to each other about, right? This is the person that you all, have in common, that is at least one person, in this situation that is causing you to be in this Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles energy, and you want to be in the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like, maybe this father figure is either controlling, manipulative, irresponsible, more like Emperor reverse kind of thing, and it is causing you both, or maybe they have your whole life, to grow into this, like non-Nine of Pentacles person, right? Nine of Pentacles reverse type of person, and you want to be the Nine of Pentacles. So you are meditating on how to do this, on how to reach this person, on how to speak to this person, on how to change your situation for the better, in like all the right ways, how to approach this situation, things like that. But what I am also getting from this, the Four of Swords is my RIP card. RIP, rest in peace, okay? So, what I'm getting here is that you want to be at peace with this leader, okay? I'll call them a leader, because it doesn't have to be a father figure, right? You want to be at peace with this leader. That is like the common goal of this Two of Cups partnership. You want to be, you want to be in a situation where you feel like you can rest and relax, because this situation causes you, a lot of maybe fear, anxiety, stress, feelings of inadequacy, feelings of inequality, and you want to bring balance and, to that, and be able to like feel good about yourself, or at least just not worry about it for a few minutes, right? So what I'm also getting for this is that you and whoever else may be involved, this Two of Cups and anyone else in this situation, right? Anyone else being involved, it's either just a good idea, or this is the intention to come together and learn how to communicate and bring balance to situations, and get to a point of like being comfortable with one another, right? And expressing your thoughts and feelings with one another before this person is gone, right? Planning for the future, planning for the day that this father figure leader is no longer going to be there for whatever reason. So that's a lot. It's a lot to get out of just 3 cards. In fact, I would say, look at this. I mean, this is very like simple, cut, dry. Not a lot of cards out on the table, but we've been talking for 33 minutes now. And 33 seconds, by the way. So 33 on the clock. And so much has come out. And it feels very much like breakthrough energy, where like I said, like these 2 of these people coming together has caused a lot of hope for the situation, and maybe kind of catapulting things into the right direction, because all of this good energy is being flowed back and forth. And it's kind of maybe helping to like get up that mountain, reach the peak. Okay, so I'm going to close it out. Is there anything else that you would like for us to know? 2 of Cups. Okay. So we've had this come out 3 times, okay? 3 times in this reading, the Two of Cups has come out. So this is very significant. It's absolutely about a unified love partnership. And for some of you may consider, you know, like twin flame journey kind of thing. But at a minimum, it's very much about joining forces, about coming together, you know, for a common goal, making connections, positive connections, in order to create more positive connections. What do you need us to know about this Two of Cups? Seven of Wands, standing up for yourselves. You know, a lot of times bullies tend to isolate people because they, you know, it's easier to control one individual than it is a group of people. So like there's power in numbers kind of thing. And although, you know, you may have been doing quite well individually, especially the person with faith, because you know that you're never actually alone. For some people, especially those without faith, it helps them in the physical, real 3D world it helps them in the 5D world to be able to have a 3D connection. So it's like you are the bridge. You're bridging the gap of the connection between those who do not have faith in God and those who do. Like I said, like almost lending some of your faith to this person and this situation. And I think that is that is creating a very good outcome. Yeah, it's creating a very good outcome for you and this person, but really for everyone involved. Because even if you are unsuccessful in reaching these people, in turning these bullies around, at least you have learned something from it. At least you have grown from the experience. Because if nothing else comes of it, you and this other person have learned how to stand up for yourselves. Okay. Wow. Capricorn. You know, I'd like to call this a collective reading because I feel like it's all very much collective energy, but it came out as Capricorn, so I'm going to post it as Capricorn, and hopefully there'll be some cross watchers here that you know, kind of fall in from the title and not so much the zodiac, because the energy is good, the message is good all around. All right, guys, thanks so much. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate you. I hope that this has helped you in some way. I hope that if nothing else, it's entertained you for a few moments in time. And I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to the video and or the channel so you can come back. And I'll see you again.